What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? About to get going in this thing. Man, here we go again. Whew. Man. Here we go again. Try to get in here and talk to y'all, man. You know, have to do my weekly check-ins, hold myself accountable. You know, um, just talk some real estate. You know, we're gonna let some people come in here, and then we're gonna get this thing going, man. So, um, let's see who up for. What's up? If you're up in this thing, if you're up in this thing, if you're up in this thing, go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave your name and where you're from. Go ahead and leave your name and where you're from if you're up in here. Yeah, of course. Any questions you got? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Yeah, man. If you're up in here, leave your name where you from. Um, if you got questions, let me know. From Atlanta, ATL in this thing, you already know. Um, where y'all from? Freaking Saul from freaking Louisiana. Where you at in Louisiana, man? I got people out there. Antonio, where you from? Dang, Fayetteville, North Carolina, man. Antonio, what you doing over there in Fayetteville, man? I heard Fayetteville was dang hot. What's up, Rolex? Rolex up in this thing. Hey, Rolex, man, you gotta holler at me about that deal that we was talking about. Hit me up, man. Um, what's up, man? LA up in this thing. Man, those six-figure deals in LA, man, it's crazy. People talking about them six-figure deals in LA. It's crazy stuff, man. I know it's hard out there, but shoot, man, you get you a six-figure deal, it's crazy stuff. What's up, Cass? Cass up in this thing. Oh, they're agreeing to offer via text or by call. How are you getting them to sign the contract? Oh, Caritha, how you doing? But how I'm getting them to sign the contract, what I do is I learned this from Keith Everett. I'm really not sending them a contract unless they say that they're gonna sign. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, are you serious? Are you ready to move forward? If you are ready to move forward, then we're gonna go ahead and send out the offer. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of get that commitment that they're gonna move forward. Keith Everett even go so far to talk about how Keith Everett be like, hey, look, he get them on the phone and like sit there with them on the phone, send them a contract while they on the phone, talk through the contract while they on the phone, and like, hey, we signing this contract. So it's kind of like a situation where it's like, hey, let me know when you ready to sign, and that's when we'll send the offer. You know what I'm saying? Because some people want to take your offer and run, go shopping, and tell people, hey, I got this offer for this amount. Nah, we ain't sending you the offer out. We're serious buyers, but we got to know that you have some level of commitment, before we just send you over an offer. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's big. So land, lease options, wholesale deals. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I heard Fayetteville hot. How many deals you doing a month over there, Antonio? Yeah, I heard Fayetteville crazy, man. Um, but yeah, no doubt. If you don't know Keith Everett, man, you gotta go hit that man up. The real estate Diddy, you gotta hit that man up. But yeah, you try to make them somewhat commit to sign them before you send it out. Not just to send out just to be sending it out. Try to get some level of commitment from them or whatever. Um, but man, today is Wednesday, and I got 3 deals on the contract. So last week I got 3 deals on the contract last week. This week I already got 3 deals on the contract. It's crazy stuff, man. But I'm scared. This one deal I got on the contract kind of broke my rule. It's like I don't really have a buyer for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really don't have a buyer for it. I didn't talk to my buyer before I put this under contract. So I kind of just got it under contract because I thought it was a good deal, and now I got to go find somebody to buy it. So kind of the opposite of what I kind of do. So you know, it's kind of like, I kind of hate that I did that, but either way, you know, still gonna get that thing going though. So it's been crazy, man. So like last month, if you follow me, you know, oh none yet. When quit is coming. Yeah, yeah, no doubt, man. It's gonna come. Yeah, they say Fayetteville on fire, man. Find you some buyers over there, and I would find me some buyers over there, then go, go shopping for them. You know what I'm saying? So, Fayetteville, Raleigh, Durham, all that stuff in North Carolina. North Carolina hot. It's crazy stuff. But yeah, I would definitely try to hit up all that. So any texting scripts? Yeah, I got you on the texting script, man. I'm actually gonna drop that texting script um, link right into the comments right here. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the link for the texting script right into the comment. Um, but yeah, I got this texting script, but Keith Everett then talked about how they text people, and he said that basically the way he do it is he just texts people. Um, hold on. He said he just texts people like, "Hey, how are you doing?" or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, who is this?" And then that's when you say, "Hey, this is, Byron with Georgia Home Buyers. Do you have a property you're interested in selling?" So they get some kind of engagement, you know, and plus ain't nobody else doing that. Like nobody else talk about send out messages that way. So, but yeah, let me drop this text and script right here. Bam. So that's the text and script that I kind of went by to help guide me, and setting up my stuff. So you can check that out. Man. So how do you justify your low price to home buyers? Um, Really, I start off with asking them what are they looking to walk away with? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of try to let them throw some out there, and then you can kind of show them, if you need to, you can kind of show them what properties in similar conditions are selling for. You know what I'm saying? So the key in all of it though, man, is the person really motivated to sell? If they motivated to sell, then it ain't gonna matter, man. You know what I'm saying? At that point, it's all about if they motivated to sell. At that point, it's all about you know you talking with your buyers, figure out how much they can buy it for. You giving them a price. You know, well, you try to get a price out of them first, and then you you try to get a price out of them. Let's say if they come in, they say, I want 110. You know what I'm saying? I go back to my buyer and say, hey, look, can you do this property for 120? You know what I'm saying? And they like, I can't do that for no 120. I gotta do that for like 80. You know what I'm saying? So you go back to them and you start renegotiating. You show them the similar properties that may have sold or whatever, or you just go back to them and say, hey, look, this is what we can do. You know what I'm saying? If you got good buyers, they're gonna probably be buying for as much as they're gonna sell it for. You know what I'm saying? Like your buyers ain't on no bull crap and they ain't just trying to, get some super cheap stuff. You gotta get buyers that's like doing a lot of deals. You know what I'm saying? And they understand the market and they'll buy at a good price. You know what I'm saying? A price is good enough for hey the seller gonna feel like hey okay I got a decent price for the as is. Um, because I had a property, man, where the guy was trying to sell it for like I think he was trying to sell it for like 78,000. Well, I had a buyer, man. He was trying to buy the thing for like he said he couldn't buy it unless it was like 55. And I was like, man, there's no way, cause like if you buy the property, it doesn't need that much rehab, and you can sell it for like 155. You know what I'm saying? So I had a buyer that came through that I found, same house, and the buyer was willing to pay like one like 183 or something like that, or 185. It was like an 8K deal for me. You know what I'm saying? So like they were willing to pay almost 30K more than some other buyer, and but they bought it for that much, and then they bought it for like 85, put 20K into it, and then so they was all in at like 105, 107, 108, and then they went and they sold that mug for like 155, 160. It was crazy, man. So I mean, you just gotta find buyers, man, that know what the heck they doing, that buy at a good price and all that other good stuff. So, but yeah, um, so exactly, just a conversation to be calm about the script. It's more like an outline. Yep. So there's no the property needs work for real. Yeah, no doubt, man. Just the script is just an outline. I really don't look at scripts. You know what I'm saying? I kind of study scripts at the beginning in order to kind of get my flow. You know what I'm saying? And King Kong is another good one. King Kong is another good one to go and check out. King Kong. Uh, King Kong got a podcast. Um, he do like Friday Coke on replay, where he go on there and talk to people, and they role play or whatever. But yeah, that's a good one. I checked that out a lot and got a lot of stuff from that. Um, so yeah, no doubt. But yeah, I never use a script, man. I get on the phone with somebody and just start talking to them. Of course, I hit the different points, that you always hit. Like, hey John, how you doing, man? Just calling, try to see, if we could work something out. Try to purchase your property on 123 ABC Street. You know what I'm saying? Then start letting them talk. Just let them talk, let them talk, let them talk. And they ask you questions like, hey, yeah, what we kind of look to do is purchase property as is. Um, we purchase cash as is. And, you don't have to worry about cleaning it out or anything like that you know. So I kind of give them a little bit of what our value is, and then as they keep talking, I can kind of tell what other value I'm going to be able to bring. So, like, let's just say they talk about, they got a situation going on where they're going to need to go ahead and sell it. You know what I'm saying? Fast. You let them know, hey, look, we do have cash on hand, so we'll be able to go ahead and close this out pretty quickly for you. When would you like to close? Or when did you need to close? You know. So I kind of let them talk, and then you can talk about the value you can bring. Because that's the thing, man. Like, money is good to people, but the value that you can bring to people is what get it. Like, Um, I got a 40K deal for like September. It's gonna close this September. But it's like the dude getting the house built, and he's just like, he don't want to be pushed out of his house, when he sell it. So I was like, hey, look, man, well, he told me all that before he ever mentioned the price, before I ever mentioned the price. So I got to what he needed. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand what these people need, and then it's like, okay, if he moving into another house, you know what I'm saying? He probably need time to move on his own. He probably want to move on his own time. So what I said was, hey, look, we can go ahead and purchase the property, and then give you some time after the property is purchased to go ahead, you know, give you some time to go ahead and make your next move into the property that you're building. That way you're not rushed. We go ahead and close it for you and get your money up front. Maybe you could do some extra stuff, for your new property, spice it up a little bit with the money you get up front, and then you'll have time to move on your own time. You know what I'm saying? People love to have control over their own destiny. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he was willing to go low, in order to go ahead and get it sold, get that cash, be able to use that cash, and be able to stay in the property for a period of time, which allowed him to kind of move on his own time. I mean, to move on his own time. So, um, But yeah, man, you just gotta find out what people want, man. A lot of times people want the situation to work out the way they want it to work out. That's the way it is. Like, and Keith Avery talked about that. It's like you ask the seller, hey, Mr. Seller, if this transaction worked out, besides the money, outside of money, if the transaction worked out the way you wanted it to, how would this transaction work out? Like if everything fell in place for you perfectly, how would it work out? You know what I'm saying? The process, you know what I'm saying? The terms, you know what I'm saying? How would this all unfold if it worked out the way you needed it to work out? Because we want to make sure that you're taken care of, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how you can kind of talk to them and kind of get out of them, what you need. And I always try to make it seem like I'm with them, you know what I'm saying? I tell them, hey, look, my job is to talk to you to figure out kind of what do you need, and then I can negotiate the terms and the price and everything that you're looking for with my purchase manager. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I make it look. I kind of bring myself on today's side and say, hey, my job is to help you. You know what I'm saying? My job is to help you kind of be able to get the process that you're looking for. If we can make that fit within what we do, and to get you a price that works best for you, and that could work for the company I'm working for. You know, that can work best for the company. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I position myself. That way I try to get on their side and be like, hey, I'm kind of working for you. I'm kind of helping you, or I'm trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one that's trying to tell you what your property is worth, what it's not worth. All right. I present these things to my company, and then they're going to tell me whether it's approved or not. So I kind of position myself that way, and I think that's been kind of helping me or whatever. But how would you go about working with realtors? I only really work with realtors for disposition purposes. Like that means if I need to sell the property, so I work with realtors to help me sell the properties. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? I'll send them the property like, hey, got cash buyers trying to sell this one off. Bam, they'll get it sold. So that's a good way to work with realtors. So the email drop. On the post on Facebook mainly about other wholesalers wanting JV. Yeah, you right about that. Like Facebook full of other wholesalers trying to JV is crazy, man. So just gotta be careful out there, man. Check their profile, see what they posting. A lot of time flippers like to flex, man. So you'll be able to tell if it's a true flipper or not. That has stuff posted on their Facebook and stuff like that. So what exactly Facebook groups you find real cash buyers helping to try to find get some under contract without cash buyer in place? Yeah, no doubt. That's what I believe, man. I believe that you got your cash buyer in place, and then you go out there and start hunting and find something and put it under contract. With understanding the cash buyers right there, and I go ahead and tell my cash buyer, property address, where the property is, what's going on, what price they want. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. You know, at least I tell them what the asking price is. Once I of course upcharged it. Um, but yeah, man, you got to find that buyer first. I would agree. You know, with Adrian, I would definitely agree. Find that cash buyer, man. But you can go to any real estate investment groups and on Facebook and try to find cash buyers. Um, and then like let's say if you find a cash buyer somewhere, um, you probably can go to like well it, maybe you like I said, go to their Facebook page and see if they flexing, putting stuff up, stuff like that. But yeah, that's a good place to find cash buy. Another place you can go is Prop Stream though. You can go on Prop Stream, and if you go on Prop Stream, you can look up those cash buyers, and you can look for cash buyers agents. You find the agents, call them up, talk to them. Agents are easier to talk to than the cash buyers, because it's hard to get the cash buyers on the phone. They're probably busy doing deals, but the agent would be more likely to pick up the phone. And even if that agent don't work with cash buyers, You ask them, hey, do you know anybody that do work with cash buyers? If you don't know anybody that do know what work with cash buyers, do you know anybody at your brokerage that would probably know somebody that's working with cash buyers? So you just got to keep hunting and digging through those agents to find cash buyers. You also skip trace the cash buyers within whatever target area you're looking for. Call them, text them. You know, you'll find a few of them in there that'll hit you back. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but let me see what else we got down here. I started a virtual wholesale from Baltimore to Georgia outskirts. Charlotte, Virginia. I want to find cash buyers first, but it's tough, man. Yeah, it's tough. Like I said, you just gotta talk to a lot of people, man. You gotta be willing to hit the phone and talk to people like crazy. You gotta be willing to hit that phone and talk to people like crazy. So how soon as you start wholesaling, using seller finance? I've never used seller finance. I've never used seller finance at all. So I don't really focus on daily deals anymore. That's why yeah. Man, that's the best way to do it. Try to find your own deals. You know, nothing wrong with working with people, but you want to try to find your own deals and and if you're gonna help somebody, man, just be straight up about it. Let them know that you're a wholesaler. Let them know there's value that you can bring. You know what I'm saying? Problem with a lot of it is like wholesalers pose as a buyer. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm buying the property. When they really not buying the property, they really wholesaling it. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say be straight up with the JV, let people know what you're doing or whatever, and then kind of go from there or whatever. So, um, but yeah, but like I told y'all, man, things been crazy. In August I did that 90K, but then I turned around in September. I got a 30K deal under contract, 20K deal under contract, another 20K deal under contract, another 10K deal under contract, a 5K and a 6K deal under contract. So it's crazy, man. So look like in September probably make at least 90, right? And I got another deal I may bust 100. I mean, it's only September the 1st. So it's crazy stuff out there, man. Hopefully, if you've been following me, you kind of know that I was trying to go from like 10 to 30K. And then, I was trying to get up to 50K a month. And then, you know, I really thought it was like crazy to even think that I can get to 100K a month. But shoot, it's just happening, man. It's like last month was 90. Probably should have been 100 because I had deals fall through. But this month, man, it looked like I may hit that 100, man. It looked like I may just hit it. So it's gonna be crazy stuff, man. If I hit 100K, it's gonna be crazy, man. Um, but yeah, man. Hey, man, what's up? How did you train VAs? I need help with that. So I train VAs by spending time with them. Woo! You gotta spend time with them VAs, man. And I have like a Google Drive where I have documents, and then like when I say spend time with them, I spend time with them on like a Zoom call or whatever, or Google Meets call, and then I record that call while I share my screen and I'm going through and showing them everything I need them to do and talking to them and telling them everything I need them to do, but I'm recording it, right? So they go back later on and they rewatch that. They rewatch the training and when they're able to go back and rewatch it and listen to it again and see the training, and I have stuff written out. So the stuff that they need to do, I have it written out step by step. So I got written step by step instruction, video instruction, and I spend a lot of time just talking to you, having team meetings every week to reestablish expectations and let them know, hey, these are the things that we're looking for, these are the things that we want, so that's the biggest thing, man. Just, setting the expectation and then just training them, spending time with the VAs and letting them know, hey, I'm gonna invest time in you. You know what I'm saying? You do good work for me. I'm gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? So people work better for people that, they care about. So that's kind of what we try to do. Uh, my bad, man. Um, but let's see. What do you say to a realtor when you try to ask them about a property that's sold on the same street as the house you have on the contract? I really don't use realtors too much for comps, but that is a good way to find like cash buyers. If you find a cash buyer or you find a realtor that's selling a property on your same street, you call them up, tell them, hey, look, I got a property uh, that I need to sell that's in the same area that you're selling the property in. Do you have any cash buyers or any buyers that may be and a property as is? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, man, I just talk to these people straight up, man. It's kind of just talk to them regular. Um, so got my prop screen trial with your referral baby steps. Appreciate that, man. Hey, if you ain't went on prop screen yet, use my referral code. I don't even really know the code, but use my referral, man. Byron Scott. Use my referral, and I'd appreciate it, man. So I keep just trying to bring value back to y'all, but use my code on prop screen. That's the first step, man. You get that prop screen, and bam, you off to the races, man. You just gotta, keep taking the steps. Uh, so what county y'all pull up there? Hey, Georgia. Oh, man, we in a bunch of counties in Georgia, man. So, I mean, we all over the place, really. All around the outskirts of Atlanta, just not Fulton County. So anything but Fulton County, really. So everything outside of Fulton County, we hit. So that's kind of what we do. So at this point, anyways, like we started out, we was way on the outskirts, you know what I'm saying? But now we starting to come back in closer, right? So it's kind of what we do. We hit the counties that's like between 100 and 200 in population for the county